Pereira is cleaned out the division. There's only Ankalaev.
He just came out of nowhere just fucking people up.
Well, I knew about him before because I watched kickboxing. I remember the first time I saw him fight, he KO'd Dustin Jacoby, and he hit him with a left hook that just spun his head around. And I was like, oh my God, if this guy comes into MMA, everybody's fucked. Because he was fucking everybody up with big gloves on. Alex is just he hits you. It's too scary.
Yeah, I heard he had a crazy left hook.
That's his main weapon. The one he knocked Jamal Hill out with. The first fight with Yuri Adesanya, he got him with a left hook.
Yeah.
He gets everybody with that left hook. Did you watch the light heavyweight title fight this weekend?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God. Alex Pereira, that fucking power's nuts. There's the left hook. Boom. Fadeaway left hook.
Yeah, fuck. It's just got a lot of power in that hook.
It's crazy power.
I didn't like the way he had his hands down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fight a guy like Alex with your hands that low.
Yeah.
Get your hands up.
He likes to fight that way because he lures people in exchanges and he hits so hard. It worked on Rakic, it works on Dominic Reyes, but you can't do that with Pereira because Pereira is a better kickboxer, hits harder. He knows how to set things up.
I was thinking like how would have done if I was in my prime fighting somebody like that. I probably wouldn't have tried to take Alex down.
Still with him?
I probably would have tried until he started fucking me up. Then I'm like, oh shit, then it's time to take him down.
You were always a very strong light heavyweight and you had very good wrestling skills. He hasn't really fought anybody that's an elite wrestler yet. Prohaska's got good karate skills. He's got crazy KO power, but he's not some Daniel Cormier type dude. He was just an elite wrestler. Did you ever fight anybody who calf kicked you? Forrest Griffin did? Yeah?
He calf kicked the shit out of me. My worst year ever. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? I've never seen that kick before.
Really? Interesting. Yeah. No one does it like Alex Pereira does. He stands almost like square and then just throws the leg out. Like you don't even see anything coming. He does it so sneaky. And all of a sudden, you see guys' legs get fucked up. Yeah. One or two of them and you can't move good. There's not a fucking person in the world that can get hit by that guy. You can't let that guy hurt you because he'll hit you one more time. And if he hits you one more time, you're gone. Dude, the first time I saw you fight Marvin Eastman. I've only been there for one day, just for the UFC and right back home.
You saw me get my ass kicked.
You didn't get your ass kicked.
I did.
No, you just lost.
Yeah, that's my only time ever getting kicked in the head.
Really?
Yeah, my whole career. Go back and watch my fights.
That's crazy.
I learned the lesson. You know what my dream was? I always wanted to do the jump uppercut and call him like, man, sit your ass down.
That's hilarious.
If you come see me train, even when I was champion, I was fucking the first unified champion of fucking MMA. I got really popular in Japan.
That is, to this day, the greatest slam in the history of the sport. And a lesson for everybody.
Yeah.
Bro, you got him like 12 feet in the air. I was like, oh my God. I thought he was dead. Look at this. Boom. Yeah, that may be the hardest anybody's ever been hit in this sport.
I hate to lose my temper, bro. I hate it. And it's so embarrassing. I sever like relationships, friendships when I lose it. But fans love that shit.
They loved you tearing apart a door.
Yeah. You got to have a strong mind. You got to come out.
Did you learn how to have a strong mind? Did you read books?
Do I look like I read? I left the UFC, went to Bellator. People come ask me for a picture. They were like, man, I wish you hadn't retired. I'm like, dude, I just fought last week. I used to fight over there with Alistair, right? And he was like the bony 205er.
Yeah, he was thin.
One day I saw him like, God damn, what the fuck you doing? He said, horse meat. I'm like, okay, buddy.
He was a mountain. He was just covered behind muscle.
Man, Francis surprised me when he knocked out Alistair over.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, look, Francis can get anyone alive. If that guy hits you, he can put you asleep.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Bro, that is, to this day, one of the scariest left hooks of all time. Like that one. Come on, man. Yeah. His head snapped so far back, it was like he was looking at his feet. I'm happy that he went and got paid. I'm happy that he got that money for the Tyson Fury fight. In a lot of people's eyes, won the fight. Like, fuck yeah. My dream fight was John Jones and Francis. There was actually an article that I read this morning that Dana is not opposed of a joint promotion with John Jones versus Francis.
Wow, that would be huge. I think John Jones is a smart enough fighter to not fight Francis fight on them, though.
Really?
I always say John Jones is Neo.
Neo from the Matrix.
His mind is so strong.
Yeah.
He's a smart fighter. He would desperately try to get Francis down and submit him.
John, as good as he is, has never been like a one-punch knockout guy.
Who you think is the most well-rounded in MMA right now?
That's a good question. Sean can do everything. Sean O'Malley's not the best wrestler, but damn, his takedown defense is fucking good. And he's just relentless, tireless worker. What he did to Cheeto, I was shocked. Cheeto didn't have a chance.
And Cheeto's a beast.
He's a beast. He's a beast. Sean is so good everywhere. You can't corner that guy. He's just moving. And the consequences of moving in, and like what Aljamain did, he just got a little rushed.
I wonder what Aljamain was thinking. And he says he kicked himself after that.
He just tried to close the gap. He wanted to get a hold of him, and he just tried to rush in. I want to see Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. That's an interesting fight to me, if he can get past Merab.
You think he's going to beat O'Malley?
He's the worst matchup for Sean. The worst matchup on paper for Sean in that division is Merab. Dude, Merab is a scary character because that motherfucker never gets tired.
He got a big heart, huh?
Oh, his heart is enormous, man. He's unstoppable. Every time he fights, he gets better. Merab is an animal, man. What he did to Henry Cejudo, look at that.
Henry, right?
That is crazy. He picked him up and he walked over towards where the UFC people were and then slammed him. Slammed Henry Cejudo? Olympic gold medalist? Who the fuck does that? I was like, I can't even believe this is happening.
You see his post he do about Sean O'Malley? He got somebody that looks like Sean O'Malley, and he be doing crazy shit to that motherfucker, bro. That dude was funny, bro. I like funny shit, man.
Yeah. It is. It's interesting when we watch in organizations that test versus don't test, too, right?
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I like to see older athletes compete. If you let him juice, make sure it's only administered by doctors, I don't have any problem with it. But when you get guys like what Vitor did, Vitor just fill him up, doc.
He blew the fuck up.
He just take it to my eyeballs.
They should fight people closer to their same age, though.
Yeah, that's the Jake Paul thing is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Mike is going to be 58. Jake is going to be 28. Jake's active.
Yeah.
58 is 58. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But then again, there's no way they're going to ask him to be clean at 58 years old.
But that's a dream fight to fight Mike Tyson, though.
That's like when you get to that age, why?
Yeah.
Because if you get hurt bad at 58, you don't really recover.